House to Home, presented by Remax Diamond Realty.
Hello, everybody. House to Home is coming right back at you like we never left. And technically, we didn't leave because we've always been here. Gina has always been in again. Gina, did you watch Barbie? Is that why you're like all pink?
No, I'm not a Barbie girl. This is Coral.
You are a Barbie girl. You're the Barbie girl of real estate. And
Trust me, I may be the Barbie grandma. I am not the Barbie girl.
okay, fair enough. Liz, are you a Barbie fan?
No, I didn't grow up with Barbies.
Okay, well, one thing that has grown up, and I'm trying to segue and salvage whatever I can from this line of questioning, is the full line of products and services that Remax Diamond Realty Form offers. You guys are down and again, of course, everybody knows that. But most people, including myself, think rather naively that all you guys do is just outright property purchases and rentals. But you guys have a full suite that is much more broad than that.
Yeah,
That's correct.
I'll start off with just sharing that.
Yes, please, Barbie.
I just want to share that, sometimes people come to us just for valuations. I mean, we're not appraisers, absolutely. We don't do that. But because of our line of work, we do what's called broker price opinions. And we can determine or show you what the market is doing in relationship to your property. This is how the market's been reacting. So we do get a lot of people. I know Liz, I constantly can hear her talking to customers about their values, because we do, and Liz and I are both working brokers. So we're actually out there doing the deals. We're out there working the real estate. So we get a real good feel for how people are responding to the market. And so I know Liz gets a lot of inquiries. I get a lot of inquiries from people who just want to know, I don't necessarily want to sell my property at this time, but I want to know what my value is for one reason or another.
And I would say, Gina, those are probably the two main components, because Liz, I'll throw it over to you now, because it's people come to you with a question of, how much is this property that I own worth relative to the rest of the market? And now, in terms of time, is this the right time to pull that trigger, or should I wait?
Yeah, that's correct. We do get people who want to know their values for various reasons. One, either they're looking at selling, or they're in the middle of a divorce and want to know what the value of the property is, or they're going through a probate situation. So I want to be clear that Gina and I do not just pull figures out of the air. We're not appraisers, and of course, values are based on opinion. But what Gina and I do is we pull values in our multiple listing service to see what is actually selling and what the values are when they sold. So we usually take values of properties of similar type that have sold, and then we take that along with what is the competition, what is on the market, that if they were putting it on the market, what would their competition be? So again, we don't just pull stuff out of the air. Gina and I always want to substantiate any opinion of value based on what the current market is doing. And also, because we've been in the business for many years, we also know whether values could be more based on what's happening. If there's a big flood of inquiries and a big flood of offers, like multiple offers, then we know that the values could be even higher. So again, we substantiate any values of opinion based on our broker's price opinion, or even our comparative market analysis based on facts and figures.
And these are numbers that you guys have been crunching for years and years and years, and you guys have, your ear to the railroad, if you will, about exactly what's happening. And you can predict, even, Gina, to a certain extent, and with a certain amount of reliability, what may happen as far as, trends or just, economic conditions.
I mean, we try to predict based on what we see that's going on. And so that's one aspect of our business. Sometimes we charge for it, sometimes we don't. I think mostly we don't, but it is part of the service that we offer. And then the next part of the service that we offer, and this is something not many people know about, and it's not something we we want to promote, because we actually we do this part of the service for our management. We do a lot of property management, so these are people that own real estate. And I actually have a couple of instances where they own real estate and they don't want it rented out, but they need somebody to keep an eye on it, so we offer that service. But because we do property management, we also do business license renewals and business license applications for our property management side. So we actually go out there and we help the owners to get their business license or to renew their business license. We're good at it because we've been, I mean, not, I don't mean Liz and I do it, but we have a team of people that do it, and they're good at it because they know what the requirements are. They know what things are going to be asked for. And so there's a process, they know the process, and they do it very smoothly.
And what
Sometimes
this
I'm
means for me, I guess, as a prospective client, is that if I do want to actually take property that I may own and put it out to market because I'm interested in making a few bucks and hopefully be smart about it, I won't have to drive to Upper Tumon to go to land management, and then all the way down to Agania to get like title guarantee, and then all the way back up to Barrigada to go get like something, and then back to my property to go meet the surveyor and everything. I can just go to your Hagania office and you guys can basically give me the full layout, right? One stop.
well, nowadays you don't even have to come here. We pretty much do everything online. You can email and say, Liz, Gina, I need this, and that, and we get you going.
Wait a minute. Now you guys are seeing other people on Zoom besides me?
No,
No,
Well,
Gina is talking about
heartbroken
digital. Gina is talking about the digital world, because
Okay.
right now, many of our documentation, of course, substantiated by identification and all of that stuff, we do a lot of our documentation via digital files. So, Jason, if you wanted to have us manage your property, if you are off island, and by the way, we do deal with a lot of off island owners, that we can send documentation and then you can sign it digitally. It comes back, but of course it has to be substantiated with identification paperwork, because the government, when we're applying for licenses, they just don't take our word for it. They want to see your affidavit of ownership, your warranty deed, the Remax Diamond Realty to do this work for you. So there is a process, but again, as Gina puts it, we do it on a regular basis, so we know what is needed to get things done.
Gotcha. Okay, so final question, Gina. I'm never gonna live down like this Barbie angle. So say like if you had the Barbie house, right? Remember that really, really big toy? It was palatial mansion that Barbie and Ken and the sister Kipper and then the horse, and I forgot what the horse's name, but like he was out grazing in the back. You guys could actually take that, give the property owner a relative value for that house at that time, and say this would be the optimal time to put it out to market, or not, or Barbie just like wait, just like sit on this for like a few months, if not a few years, because you're not going to get optimal value for this yet.
well, yeah, and that's what I explained in the beginning. We do valuation.
And Barbie and Ken would be happy.
Yeah, hopefully they're happy. But yes, we're not appraisers, but we can do the valuation on your home for whatever purpose. I mean, there are some instances where they come to us and they tell us what the purpose is, and we know, okay, listen, for that purpose, we're not allowed to do it. So you're going to have to, here's a list of appraisers, seek one of them, for that purpose. So, we ask a lot of questions, not because we're nosy, but because we don't want to waste your time. We want to make sure that whatever you're asking us to do, that it is appropriate, that we offer that service and perform that service for you. And so we do ask questions, but so we do the valuations. We can help you with business license, and last and most importantly, we can also manage the property for you. We have a full property management service side that, once you buy the real estate from us, we turn it over to them, and then they manage the day-to-day operation of making sure you have your license, making sure your bills are paid, making sure your rent's collected, making sure your tenants are happy. And we do all of this here.
And you do it very, very well. And I've had infinite number of clients tell me how happy they are with you. Okay, Before I let you go, Liz, I'm gonna give you a little bit of homework for next week's episode. You have to get like the pink shirt. So the three of us are gonna be like all Barbied out for for next week.
Yeah, you got it.
But Gina, just do laundry and wear the same thing next week.
This is salmon.
Is it salmon? Well, it comes off as hot pink. And hey man, you wear that well. You rock that.
But if it looks pink to you, you got it, Jace.
Well, we are all about helping you guys make maximum green too. So that's what we do on this show, and we're very happy to do it. So Liz still not vacation, but still on the other side of the world, and Gina down there. And again, and ladies, have a wonderful weekend. Please take care.
Thank you, Jace.
House to Home, presented by RE/MAX Diamond Realty.